I've just quit my job to be a full-time beekeeper. Hello, I'm Griff Rees, welcome to Winning Griffith. Here we talk everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living. Now we do reviews as well. Now I've just done my last day in work, and for those of you who don't know me, I still work 3 days a week in my old job as a countryside ranger, and I've actually been doing that job for 12 years. That was my first main job after uni, and I've stuck with it all the way up until now, where I had no choice but to put in my notice and concentrate on the bee business. Now that was a very hard decision to do. I've really enjoyed being a ranger, and it's been a big part of who I am for so many years. Griff the ranger and Griff the bee man, that's been my identity. But no longer, with this year being so busy on the bees, selling nukes, increasing the shop, increasing the honey offering, which we're going to be offering very, very soon on the website. I just had too much work to do, and luckily I'm in a position that I was able to pack in the job and to concentrate on this full time. Now beekeeping is going to be a big part of, I suppose, my main role within Winning Griffith. I am the only beekeeper here, and then the shop itself is run by Angharad and Esilt, working in here. If you want to actually see a tour of this shop, click the link there to watch that video. But it's been an emotional day, really. The last time I'll be wearing this jumper, working for Carmarthenshire County Council, and being a ranger before I had aspirations of being a business owner and having my own business, was pretty much my main goal coming out of university. I wanted to be a countryside ranger, and I was fortunate enough to be a countryside ranger in my early 20s. Driving around the Carmarthenshire countryside in the pickup with a chainsaw in the back, I mean, it was great and I really loved it. And working for the local authority has taught me so much. Being there for 12 years, I've learned so much about life, people, business, how work gets done, and just generally being submersed in that kind of culture, climate, whatever we want to call it, a workplace. I've learned a huge amount of information, and just I suppose a better person for doing it, and the experience that has given me for the rest of my life has been absolutely huge. But onwards and upwards, I'm really looking forward now, being full-time every single day, concentrating on this, building this up to be a big business. I've got big aspirations for Winning Griffith. I'm hoping this is just the start of it, and it's going to be something much bigger as the years go by. And with me being able to be a full-time now, really concentrating on the growth, we're going to be in a position to be able to do that. But unfortunately, it's not all good news this year. What brought this on more than anything is I'm having a terrible beekeeping season. I've lost so many swarms this spring just because I just didn't have the time to sort the nukes out, do a 3-day-a-week job, and get around doing my honey inspections, as well as running a bit of this shop. So it just came to an end this year, really. The stress of juggling everything was just too much. I just couldn't juggle it anymore. I'm probably down a good 1.5 tons of honey this year from not being able to do the bees in May and June the way I was supposed to. So, you know, our turnover for the amount of honey we produce is down massively this year, and that's purely been down to my workload, just not being able to get around it. And yeah, that's the downside of it. But you know, it sometimes in life it takes something to reach a level where it's caused so much pain and stress that only then you can actually act upon it and do something to resolve the situation. So mixed emotions today. I've been driving there, well, not every day, but for 12 years at the same place, working with the same amazing team there at Carmarthenshire County Council down in Mynydd Mawr, and tomorrow I'm not doing it at all, and I never will be. So mixed emotions, really excited to be growing this, but very, very sad at the same time. And I suppose an important thing to note in this video is it's taken me 12 years to reach this situation within my life and with growing this business. And I suppose growing anything takes time. You know, I didn't inherit the bee farm. I didn't inherit this place. We bought this from scratch. We were working working for 12 years, most of that full time, and building that business up. Every spare penny I had at the start, I was buying bees, buying equipment. And you know, the truth is, it's taken that kind of time for me to do it. You know, we've got 2 kids, a 3rd one on the way. We've been, you know, it's been a pretty busy 12 years getting everything done, but very, very much worth it, and very much looking forward to the next chapter. So I'm just going to throw in a little montage of the last 12 years. This is, for me, more than anything, photos of me being a ranger and the kind of work I did. Hope you enjoy it.